The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast. Good News Suze.
Good day, sunshine. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's starting to feel good.
Anyway, back to Good News Suze, which is animal themed today, everyone. South Africa's last zoo elephant, Charlie, has been freed after more than 40 years.
Well, it feels like an elephant shaking his big great trunk for the hand.
Well, I guess that makes sense, right?
But will it
We can't.
survive?
We can't have. We have elephants in zoos here, but like we can't release our elephants.
Yeah, true.
Where would they go?
Yeah, they probably can. in
What would they
Africa.
do?
Oh, God.
Would
well,
they be able to
I reckon
survive?
they'd
I don't know,
they'd be
because
good enough to keep going up
I'm
that
going
way.
to I'm going to
Maybe
put a
up at
question
Gympie.
mark over survival for this elephant because he's been in custody for 40 years. He was captured in 1984 when he was 2 years old.
What's his name?
Charlie. Charlie.
Song of the water.
On Tuesday, it was announced that after a nail-biting 4-hour trip to freedom, the elephant arrived at his new home, Shambhala Private Reserve. So he's probably
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. So it's like a retirement home for elephants.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to work anymore. You got 9 to 5 there?
No.
He's
Not off the cuff like
He
that.
switched out the 9 to 5 and now he's in the
Yeah,
beautiful
there's no
Shambhala.
bars. Well,
Private
probably there
reserve.
is, but they're too far away for him to see. You know what I mean?
Bars. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, at some point, there's got to be a wall.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
bars. I thought you meant drinking
Yeah, I
bars.
thought you meant-
I thought you were doing some.
Well, hopefully for him,
Yeah.
there's a couple of
thought you were doing some good
speakeasies. He can
A little retirement village.
Bit of gear.
couple of whiskies in the afternoon.
Good News Suze.
Crows cleaning up the streets in France.
Black crows in the meadow, sleeping across the broad.
This is a good one. What if it's after the Olympics or the Paralympics about to start?
Is that Dylan?
Yeah.
That's Dylan, is it?
Yeah, certainly not one of his best.
Not one of his best.
Is it? What song is it?
He was a speaker.
Is this Gary doing a cover of Bob
It's
Dylan?
funny, honey, I'm out of touch. Don't
Yeah,
feel
it was like touch and go with Dylan. Some of his stuff.
We should have played
Yeah.
Counting Crows. That would have been more interesting.
Oh god, that's enough. Keep
Really
going.
makes
Yeah.
sense though.
Crows have been trained to collect cigarette butts and deposit them into a machine that will give them food as a reward.
Oh, hey, what a great idea.
How
yeah,
good is that?
that's
So
pretty
crows,
cool.
they send them out and they pick up the cigarette butts.
That
They
is
chuck
out-
them in a thing.
Do they really?
Yeah, in France.
And what do they get for it?
Cancer.
Ah, yes.
That's funny.
Good by you. What?
Good News Suze.
That drink's really kicking in there.
Yeah, I know.
What is it again, Lutzi?
A reaper.
Send some more in,
The
please.
brain drink.
Scientists discovered a new animal with 200 legs that crawls the deep sea floor, cleaning up ocean trash. Oh, good song.
I love how,
ZZ Top.
I love how we've gone from freeing an animal to sort of incarcerating two others. Doing all that crap jobs.
We're employing them now.
Putting them to work. So the work describes a new type of deep sea.
Well, how deep? What? Is it?
Well, I haven't got to the depth yet. It's
Oh.
got 200 legs. It's basically a sea cucumber. You know the sea cucumbers? You see them up in the wet Sundays. They're long, squishy animals with pale pink violet colouring. They can be found at depths ranging from 70 feet to 1,400 feet. And they use their hundreds of feet to move and grab bottom sediments
Lot of feet.
with their tentacles,
Yeah.
their tentacle feet, because they eat on a diet of fish waste, algae and other organic matter, peppered through the sandy floor of the sea.
Sounds like the Dyson of the sea.
Dyson of the sea. Yeah.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's starting to feel good.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I mentioned that I did that BCF awards dinner last night,
yeah.
which was great. And
Who won?
well, they have awards for all different
Everything,
types
yeah,
of people,
right.
like best store manager, and
BCF.
for the whole of Australia.
Yeah.
So it was really well received, and you could see the employees, if they won something, it meant a lot to them. Like it was a big deal.
Well, it's like the Acras. It's tears.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a true nationwide entity.
Do they have a Hall of Fame where people
BCF.
talk for 25 minutes?
No, they didn't
No?
do any inductions.
Good to know.
Thank God for
I might
that.
go to the BCF
Was there
ones this year.
speeches?
No, there were speeches. Yeah,
Not every award though.
a lot of the awards they did, but it wasn't an overly long night. But it was really well received. And I said that to the guys at my table. I said, God, everyone, I love the buy-in factor. Like everyone's sort of energetic about it, and it made me think about at our in your own workplace, if you get awards
Oh, yeah.
at work. And I was saying to the guys there
Yes.
that when I once worked at another radio station,
I actually remember what you're talking
like
about.
a long time ago, they would have just the interstation sort of meeting once a month or whatever it was.
Oh, okay, yep.
You can say.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The name of the award is pretty cool. That's all.
The name. Well, yeah.
You'll probably work it out when he says the name of the award.
Yeah, well, one week I got called in to do some stuff on the Brekkie show. I was just, Lutzy and I were just casual, sort of. We had
Weekenders.
had a Saturday show.
Weekend Warriors.
And but I filled in one week and I had to go out and do like Mitch on the street, like each morning for the Brekkie show. And evidently they liked what I did because I got invited along to the team meeting, even though I was a casual. And I won the U Rock Award.
Ah.
Rock Award. Rock in stereo.
Rock.
I won the U Rock Award for the month. And I'm a grown man at this stage. I appreciated
You're mid-20s.
the effort. At
More.
least.
No, more, actually. Yeah.
And so anyway, I got the U Rock Award and and congratulations and all the rest of it. And
What'd you get?
I got a certificate. It was a certificate that had been put through the what's it called?
Laminator.
Laminated.
Laminated
I got a
certificate.
laminated
I love that.
certificate saying this here certifies
They've always
that
invented laminators.
for the month of whatever.
Straight to the pool room.
Ashley Bradnam, you rock.
We do that here at Nova.
Yeah.
In our
Do we?
stuff. Yeah.
We never won.
They
it.
went
Standing
underpants.
novation is what we call it.
Is it?
Yeah.
I love it. You get a
Novation.
standing ovation. Well, I left there and I was heading straight back to the Gold Coast and I had to pull into the servo to get fuel.
Oh,
So
no.
I went to the nearest service station straight after receiving from the meeting with
The general
Yeah.
manager.
general
On a high.
manager. And when I pull up at a servo, that's time for me to clean house. Like before I fill up, my ritual is I'll take out any empty cups and whatever is rubbish. I'd get rid of that first
Bin it.
of all, bin it, and then I go and fill up the car. So I had this certificate. I'd just been handed it, and like maybe an hour before, and I'm getting an empty can of Cokes or whatever it is, and I looked at this award and I thought to myself, what are you going to do with that? What, are you going to pin it on your wall in the kitchen? What
Above your bed.
are you going to do with your You Rock Award? And I looked at it and I thought, no, it's going. I'm walking to the bin at the to chuck it out. The general manager who had just presented me the award
Oh, no.
is at the other fuel station watching me chuck the thing out.
Did you chuck it out? Or did you,
I was
did you
chucking
see
it. Susan,
Oh.
it's gone. It's gone. He sees
Oh, God, what happened then?
You don't rock.
Yeah. That was my last U Rock Award.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
There's almost 150 either Australian, state or Big Bash players that are going to be appearing at cricket community clubs and schools and events to drive registrations for the upcoming cricket season. So
Play cricket week.
They're sending the big names out and about
How good.
to rattle the cage and to get people playing cricket this summer. And one of our very best at doing that is Marnus Labuschagne. It
Bless you.
sounds like he's working on the FJ Holden in the shed at the moment. He's trying to turn it over. He joins us for a chat. Yeah, what are you doing, Marnus?
I'm currently, team. Good morning, firstly.
Morning.
And I'm currently at a cafe in Sydney,
Yeah.
just having a coffee before I have a little bit of. We got a bit of filming for Cricket Australia on this morning here.
We know you love your coffee and your cold sandwiches, toasted sandwiches. Can you order them in Sydney?
never-
Surely you can't order them in Sydney.
I don't think Double Bay are rolling out cold sandwiches. I think, guys.
No. Just
become
leave them there
trendy.
on the plate for a few minutes. What are the players they got doing this filming today?
That's a very good question.
See, I thought you might see some old friends, but
Oh no, I think I will. But I'm not sure which one.
Yeah. So what is it you love about cricket, Marnus? Obviously, it's what you, you spend your life doing. You obviously love the game. Like, how did you? How
as
did
a
you
kid,
how did
yeah.
you get introduced to cricket as a kid? And what was it about the sport that you went? You know what? I'm going to do this for as long as I possibly can.
Geez, it's a very deep question for 6:40 in the morning.
Can we have some more coffee?
Yeah. Take a bite of
no,
that
I
cold
think-
toasted sandwich and have a think about it.
No, look, I think, growing up in South Africa, you had two sports that you just fell in love with straight away from a cultural point of view. You had rugby union and cricket, and they were, summer and winter sports, and that was it. And I just fell in love with both of them as a young kid. That's all I wanted to do was be outside, either kicking the footy, kicking the ball at the post, or in the backyard, or finding a brick wall and throwing the ball against it and hitting it. So, yeah, it was always just something I loved. And then I played my first game of cricket for my school team in grade 3. So, yeah, I just loved it. And then from there, you never stop, really.
Hey, man, it's like all the business is happening at the moment with the Olympics and everything. Like, as a cricketer, if the best option was to build a cracking new stadium wherever the hell it is in Brisbane, a round stadium, eventually the pitch becomes great once it's built in 2030. We use the Gabba until then. Well, I mean, would you really? Is there a care factor for spending more money and going out of our way to refurbish the Gabba, or would you embrace another ground like they have in Perth, where the Wacker's kind of not as big as it was, and now that great new stadium in Perth has happened? Would you be up for that as a cricketer? As one of our best cricketers?
I don't think I'm going to have a choice in the matter, if I'm going to be honest. But
yeah, I guess.
But I think I love playing at the Gabba. But I love the stadium. But it's more the wicket, right? You like the wicket, you play there. It's something that you've grown up playing. The history of watching people play there. Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit sad when we move away from there. But I mean, like anything, we've moved away from the Wacker, and Optus Stadium is now our main ground. But if I got a choice, I would still pick to play at the Wacker over Optus Stadium.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, it's Play Cricket Week, and I see tomorrow there's a girls-only cricket clinic at Redlands Cricket Club from 10 to 2 p.m, run by Queensland Cricket.
That's cool.
And I see you've got a daughter who is 2. What age do you think she'll start getting into cricket? Or is she already playing a bit of French cricket?
You're Redlands as well, aren't you?
Yes, yeah. So I'll be out there tomorrow from about 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
What age? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. She's a handful at the moment. She just running around, early wake ups, and she just doesn't stop the whole day. She's so much fun. It's a lot of excitement. But I haven't got her into a cricket ball. She's not whacking balls. She's whacking items in the house. But not the ball yet.
Hey, I saw Marnus. Were you in England recently playing in the Big Bash equivalent or over there?
Yeah.
I saw a screamer of a catch that you took.
Oh yes,
it was in the outfield.
It was pure arse too, quite frankly, Marnus.
Well, come on, talk us through. Susie,
Come
it was
on,
one of those ones in the outfield, and he's just sprinting for the ball, and then he dives for it, gets it just before it hits the ground.
Yeah, sensational, but come on.
Yeah, come on. Talk us through that.
What
catch.
percentage fluke?
Oh, I mean, there's also probably a little percentage of luck. I caught it in 2 fingers.
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah. I caught it in my middle and index finger. It just sort of stuck in there.
That's amazing. Although, go on.
No, I was going to say, it's just one of those ones. I was actually probably out of position. I was a little bit wide, and he sort of dragged it straight, and I just put the foot down, and one of those ones where you give it all, and then you end up getting closer to it than you think, and you end up holding on, and then the carry on after, obviously.
What about the carry on?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, when you take a catch, you just let the emotion take.
I
agree with
that. It's fantastic.
You know what I hate is when people take
when
they take catches like that and then pretend nothing's happened.
Yes,
that's what I hate.
Like, hey guys, what are you doing? Let's talk about the next ball.
That's the standard. That's the standard we set here.
Well, like when people go like, mate, I'm taking that 9 times out of 10. It's like, no, you're not, mate. No, you're not.
No. Hey, but you've taken other great catches too. Where what's that position where they put you right next to the batsman,
silly,
and then they put a slow bowler on who can hit the ball as hard as anything.
Yeah.
Well, Marnus goes and fields in that position.
Oh.
and you take catches there, like on a courage level. That's way up there to sort of stay focused on watching the ball when you know you're a chance of getting hit. Mate, like those catches in there, are they more special?
No.
really?
Well, I mean, usually when they come there, like they're 100% fluke if you catch like the close ones, or they're real easy. They're like pop up and
They're
they
a
go
deflection.
straight up, and you just like it's an easy catch. So it's one of those ones that is actually where it's all reflex. You know, there's no time for thinking. It just your body just reacts and sort of goes where it. And if you get lucky, it sticks in the hand.
Yeah. Oh, great, mate. Well, listen, it sounds like a wonderful initiative. And
Play cricket week.
As Sue said, 10 till 2 p.m. tomorrow, Queensland Cricket, a girls-only cricket clinic. Marnus will be down there. The Supernovas are going to be out there as well at the Peter Burge Oval tomorrow, joining in with the festivities. So thanks, mate. All the best for the summer coming up, and we'll stay in touch and chat before then anyway. But thanks very much. Go back to
Thanks,
the
guys.
sandwich. See you, mate.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Just quickly, I've had a lot of people asking me about my car keys, which I lost at Bunnings
Yeah.
yesterday.
How'd you go?
Didn't find them. So I went to Bunnings,
They'll
whatever
turn
day it
up.
was, 2 days ago. Lost my car keys somewhere in there. Never found them again. Went back. Bunnings were awesome, by the way. Bunnings Newstead, head out there. Beck, the manager,
Yeah.
I felt like I was wasting a time by the end. We went through all the cameras. You can follow me from when I walk
we need to
in.
get that footage.
When
Can
I
we get
walk
that?
really? When we walk in the shop, then I go to the plumbing section.
But
then
can
I-
you see you holding the keys?
yeah, you can see in my back pocket.
Can you see them
and then
not?
you never see them again.
Where?
And, pardon?
Where was the? You say you can't see a definitive point where they're not there anymore.
No, because
Obviously, I mean,
you can
yeah.
see them walking away from the service desk to my next stop, which was the toilet, but you can't get close enough to see my butt.
Oh.
But we also checked. 2 other ladies went to the toilet between
Yes.
when
Oh.
I went to the toilet, which is where I think I
Knew
left
it
my
was them.
keys on the toilet roll holder. And then when I went back again to check if they were there, and those 2 ladies, I reckon they're my only hope. That
Do you remember what they look like?
One was
ladies
wearing a black T-shirt. She was actually she was doing some merchandising there, which means because I was a merchandiser
she
once.
worked.
She
Yeah.
works for a company, not Bunnings, but they put
Yeah.
the things on the shelves.
Can I
nicely.
butt in really quickly here?
Yes.
If you're someone who does those courtroom pictures where you like you sketch out
Oh,
a
yes.
person, can you listen to what Susie's saying right now and sketch it out and send it to us, and then we can put a post on our Instagram.
Okay, she was wearing a black polo shirt.
Mm-hmm.
She had black long hair to shoulders.
Yep.
Looked about 40. I mean, age.
Yep.
Old. So she was the first one. The second lady was a bit younger, and she was wearing blue jeans, and she had a beige sweater jumper on, and she had a long blonde hair, and she had a shopping trolley.
Can I ask their build, just so the person who's drawing these
Just
can
for the sake of
accurately?
the criminal profile.
Yeah.
Just sketch.
The blonde lady was very slim,
Yep.
Okay.
and the lady
Colourised did she have?
I couldn't see them because you only see certain views.
Blue.
And the black T-shirt lady was normal size.
Yep. Okay.
Well,
So
Right.
if you're one of those sketch people, get in contact with us.
Slightly robust.
but when I was there
Instagram.
with Beck going from the manager going through the videotapes, she got a call in saying we found some car keys, not mine. People lose so much stuff at Bunnings. You've got no idea. There's a safe there that they go into when you go and see what they've, to check if my keys are in there. They pulled out wallets and they pulled out heaps of car keys. They pulled out all sorts of
I bet
things.
you Sunnies.
Sunnies,
would be
glasses.
Sunnies would be a big one.
Glasses, put your glasses down.
Yeah.
Where are they? Like, when if they're not,
I'll tell you where they'd be. I reckon Suze would have put them down, like she would have gone to look at something and she would have put them down on the...
someone would have found them by now, I reckon.
No, they would have fallen through a crate. Or, they've got those crates.
God,
Anyway,
you're never
we-
going to find them.
I'm wasting everyone's time, Beck as
No,
well,
no.
especially.
And
They'll turn up at the next stock take.
She
You know,
said-
where they've got to go through and count everything.
yeah, and they
Yeah.
take all
Well,
the crates
They'll
out.
come up
They're doing
then.
stock take at the moment, actually.
Well, then
that's good.
stand by.
But
Watch
Beck
this
said she always
space.
finds them. She said it took her a week once to find a set of keys that a man had lost, and they'd slipped through.
It's Beck's job usually. I feel like she should be doing something more.
She's the manager of the whole
Right, okay.
shop.
Don't
you
take
know-
up too much of your time, Beck.
I hope the
Yeah.
profits aren't down for
Exactly.
the month.
I'm worried about Beck now.
Can you get yourself an AirTag?
I know. Do you have to go to an Apple shop to get those?
You get them online.
I think you get them online. Has anyone said to you, when was the last time you had them?
Yeah.
Isn't that helpful?
Well,
When
I
people
realise
say
now
that.
how annoying it is when I say that to my kids.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Anyway,
When was the last time you had them?
you actually want to key someone. If you had your keys, you key.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Sue.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
All right, this is Joel out of Salisbury, who's never played before but works as a detailer. Are we talking car detailing here, Joel?
That's right, man.
All right, okay.
He's calm. Sounds calm.
So when you take a car, like if I go and vacuum my car, I never get everything out of it. You know, if I go one of those places, you put the $2 in and you get the set amount of time, you work like a little rabbit trying to go as quick as possible to get everything in. And you can never quite get all of the stuff, yet if you go and get your car detailed, you guys get all those little bits. So have you got like special vacuum cleaners / cleaning products that are not open to the mainstream that we wouldn't get access to?
Yeah.
And the secret is the air nozzle, eh?
The air nozzle.
So out of an air compressor.
There you go.
What?
Air compressor.
righto.
So it's
So you blow
so
it
you're
and suck
blowing
it?
the air. You're blowing the stuff out from the sneaky little spots, and then you're vacuuming.
That's the secret.
there you go, eh?
I do that with my little Ryobi blower sometimes. Just get in the back seat because the kids leave crumbs in there. Out it goes.
Blow it out.
I hadn't thought of that.
There you go.
Yes, good tip. Well, they should have those bloody air compressors with the, you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Oh, just if it,
Well, when you go to the vacuum, they should have a little one you
retail.
can give a little, get all the stuff out. How many cars do you do a day, Joel?
Yeah, like I said, man, it depends on the day. Normally about 20 to 18.
Nice. That's a good day's work, eh?
20 to 18.
20 or 18?
To 18.
Somewhere around there?
It's
20 to 18.
Obviously, a footy fan, so he puts the highest one first, 20 to 18.
Yeah.
You a footy fan, are you, Joel?
No, a little bit, man.
Okay. There might be some Broncos tickets for you.
Woohoo.
Okay.
Oh, that got him excited.
Yeah.
All right, well, $200
Well, it's up to Lutzi, so I don't want to be cutting his
Okay.
grass
Yeah.
here, mate. Sorry.
$200 and a BYD 803 that you
That'd be
could
good.
win at the end of the year. So let's take care of business, see how you go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Hanoi is the capital of which country?
I've got no idea.
What body part does the term flanges refer to?
The mouth.
An animal that raises young in a pouch is called what?
Kangaroo.
Who sang the 1983 hit Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Well, no idea.
How many faces does a cube have?
5.
That was tough, wasn't it, mate?
Mate, what questions do they mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Lockie.
Lockie.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
I mean, that, you know, one of them got me. I've got to start reading these things.
Someone-
I
by the
swear
way-
Lockie's just
not
doing
me.
this now to throw me off.
Someone told me, I can't do it here, but someone told me the other day, crack the system on where he gets his questions from. I'll reveal
Oh,
Ooh.
in the podcast.
Great.
that's a deep tease. So
Yeah.
you reckon that Lockie's they
His
found
sources is one source where he gets at least one question a day.
really? That is very interesting. Let's bring in the gimp.
Nova has just set the bar, a brand new electric car. I'm still shedding tears over here. 'Cause Susie leave me alone.
Wow.
She unlocked me to the ground.
Is he going to test up?
She will beat you no matter what. 'Cause she is Nova, best player. Bring in the game.
Jeez, that's unbelievable.
That's Grace.
Is that a freshie?
Who's
Has
come
to
up with that?
I've
That's
never heard that
hot off
before.
the presses.
That's
I've
so
never
good.
heard that before.
Grace hitting the high notes.
Nice.
Love that so much.
That was outstanding.
Yeah.
That will
Best one
feature
ever.
in the best of the years.
Yeah.
Hold the phone, Freddie. Susie O'Neill. It will be a miracle. You won't see anything like that again this year.
I needed that today. I feel really good now.
Oh, yeah,
I've
that
had
was-
my cheese sandwich in that song.
That was so good. Did you eat your, was it a toasted sandwich? Did you eat it cold? Because we spoke to Marnus Labuschagne
no.
earlier today. That's his thing. He eats toasted sandwiches, toasted cheese sandwiches, but he has them cold.
No.
Puts them in the fridge.
I don't like that. No, mine was hot.
You're nice and hot. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was great. Like every year we give out an award for the best gimp of the year
Yeah.
that's come in through the year, and that from Grace, in my opinion, if I'm on the judging panel, that would be right up there.
I concur.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I doubt we'd make the judging panel. It's a bit like the Immortals, hey?
It's the same judging panel once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, as the Immortals.
Miss
yes.
Indy, the Immortals,
Yeah.
and
Matt
yeah,
will probably win if it's up to them.
Phil Rothfield and others.
I wouldn't mind if Matt won.
It's your friend.
Okay, Suze, let's go. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Hanoi is the capital.
Vietnam.
Which body part does the term phalanges refer to?
Lips.
An animal that raises young in a pouch is called a what?
Joey.
Who sang the 1983 hit Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
Cyndi Lauper.
How many faces does a cube have?
9.
Stop the clock.
Interesting.
6.
Is it? The phalanges one's interesting. I think that was the mascot in Paris was a phalange.
Was it?
No, I'm not even kidding.
Isn't that the head of the ARL Commission?
Yeah.
Phalanges.
Oh, that's Valandis.
I thought you were doing a
Sorry.
joke on the phalanges.
No, I think it was called the phalanges, wasn't it? Someone check that for me. I'll check.
I
But I don't know what
He
body
says with his
part
laptop
is.
open.
I don't know.
Hanoi is the capital of which country? Joel, you said I don't know. Sue said Vietnam. Vietnam is correct. It's 1-0 to Suze. What body part does the term flanges refer to? Now, interestingly enough, you both said, because Joel, didn't you say mouth or something?
That's correct, yeah.
You said mouth. Suze said lips.
Lips.
Does anyone know what it is?
No, the mascots are something
It's
else.
fingers or toes.
Really?
Flanges are fingers
Flanges.
or toes. Yes, I dead said I would have chosen something. I didn't think it was fingers and toes related. Or lips
What's a
related.
flange if you're like a tradesman?
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
like, okay.
It must be something dangling.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know, but 13, 24, 10, tell us if you're a tradie out there what a flange is.
The mascot for the Paris was like a
Furge?
Fridges.
Furge, oh,
Different.
Yeah, but not a finger or a
No,
toe.
not a finger or a toe.
It's a protruded ridge, lip, or rim, either external or internal, that serves to increase strength.
There, that's a flange.
Yeah.
Yes.
In a tradie term. Sorry to ruin it.
This
for
is
all the
flange
tradies
with a
following up.
PH, by the way. The flanges, yes.
Yeah.
I heard that when you said it.
The-
I saw flange with a PH.
Yes, oh good. It means I pronounced it correctly. Yeah, it's 1-0. Suze. An animal that raises young in a pouch is called a what? Suze said a joey. Joel said, I can't remember what Joel said. You're both wrong. Marsupial.
Oh,
I think you were overthinking it.
yeah.
Because you said
underthinking
like a
it.
kangaroo or something, didn't you, Joel?
Yeah.
It's 1-0. Suze, top of the fourth. The 1983 hit Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Cyndi Lauper.
Come on.
It's a good one. She didn't write, remember? We found out the other
John
day.
got that one wrong.
No,
She covered it. We were doing that big
Yes.
covered
Oh, that's
songs.
right.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So it's 2-0 to Suze. Can't be beat. How many faces does a cube have? Joel, you ran out of time. Suze said 9. Correct answer 6. 2-0 victory. Joel's been pants.
Oh, no.
Choo choo.
And Lutzy used to go to a car wash like that. Remember? Yes.
Yeah, Albion.
Yeah, back in the day. So there you go, Joel. You've been pants, mate. But we'll go to the cave.
Someone else has rung up about a flange too, which is different to yours. Ours.
Should we take that real quick?
Yeah, let's do that while waiting for Lutzy to get
Hold
to
the line
cave.
there, Joel, for 1 second as we put batteries in the... I mean,
Is it Jody?
Hey, how you going?
Just real quick, Jode. What's a flange?
Flange gasket. It's in a motor. It's an engine. So I think it's got something to do with near the exhaust or something. But it's a flange gasket.
Right.
to
Okay. Well, there's
So
also...
not-
That's what a mechanic uses. Flange gaskets when he's doing a repair to the engine or somewhere near the exhaust or something. I think.
Is that with a PH?
We can't open the door.
you know what, Lucky...
What's that?
The door's jammed.
Yeah.
Hang on, let's go back to Joel for a second. We've got someone in the cave, though, because I reckon someone's holding the door closed. Who's that in there?
It's Kevy Walters.
Hey!
Why is he holding it closed? And why are you holding it closed, Kevy?
Why are you asking questions that you know he doesn't have the answer to? Get in there, Lutzy.
He just
Hang on, he's just wedged the door open. Thank you, Kevy. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
You cheeky bugger trying to keep me out of the cave. Now listen, we mentioned earlier.
How about these tickets to the Handball Blitz Grand Final tonight?
That's exactly what I thought. A family pass, you reckon, Kevy? To Handball Blitz, the Grand Final tonight. So that's awesome, Joel. You can take the family to that, mate. It's going to be an absolute ball tearer. I knew you'd like that, Kevy.
Are they going to win?
Yeah.
Of course they are. Exciting stuff.
I wasn't asking your opinion. I was asking Kevy. Are they going to win?
Oh, Kevy, sorry.
I'm excited.
Kevy, they're going to win?
Nah.
Yeah, he's kidding. He's having a laugh. Oh, you've been in the cave for too long.
He gets quoted in the paper.
Imagine that.
Don't print that, Georgia.
Kevin Walters answered, nah. And also, I'm going to give you a $100 Finn McCool's voucher.
Cheers, Lutsy.
It's good on you, Kevin. I'm going to be giving that to Joel. And if you're smart, you'll use that for the hottest ginger coming up as well. The coming weeks as well. Good on you, Kevin. Good on you, Joel. Go the Broncos.
Yeah.
The Ash, Lutsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm doing deep dive into animals this morning because my good news, Suze, is all animals. And
good tease.
Why? Is it a reason?
I don't know, just the stories I looked at are
That's
all
what they wrote.
interesting. And yeah, that was my choices and I liked them.
Interesting.
And then I heard another animal story yesterday that I thought was really cute too. It was about these gay penguins.
Come on, what?
It was about these gay penguins called Sven and Magic.
Of course.
And they live together at the Sea Life Sydney Aquarium. They've been together for 6 years. They got together in 2018. Do you know penguins, when they like each other, they collect pebbles and bring them back to the nest?
Oh.
Like they sort of start nesting.
Yeah, okay.
And they sort of collect pebbles and bring them back. So Sven and Magic, they actually adopted 2 other little penguins. I don't know how they adopted them, what the process was for penguins.
papers.
The laws have changed. They can do it now. It's cool.
Yes, they looked after Lara and Clancy, and apparently they were really good parents. Like they took turns at looking after them while the other one went out to get food. And hang on, that rings a few
Went out to
alarm bells.
raves.
Well, how could they wouldn't need to go and collect food at an aquarium. They get fed.
Yeah, there's a couple of...
There's a couple of question marks over the
whatever,
story.
the story works.
Was Sven and
Magic?
Magic getting it on?
Yeah, good
That,
question.
that is a question that's come up in the comments.
Yeah.
And I haven't found an answer. Like, were they just
Platonic.
friends or...
Yeah, platonic. Because
Platonic
otherwise
or-
it's a friendship, isn't it? It's a close friendship.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen any evidence of...
It's a good point.
I used to live with Reegs, my mate Reegs.
It doesn't mean you were gay.
For-
But I mean, you may well have been, and that would have been okay
for
as
10
well.
years, yeah. Well, there may
There
have
was
been
rumours.
questions. I was saying, very
Yeah.
close friends when we did live together.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Well, anyway, these were close friends because one of them died, actually.
Which one?
Took a turn, didn't it? Sven died. Sven was 12. They only lived till they're 13. I think Magic was a little bit...
12 as it turns out.
Magic's a little bit younger. I did read how old Magic was. But Magic was really, really sad, and so were all the other penguins. And actually, the zookeepers took Magic to see Sven to show him that he was dead. He's not coming back. And Magic started crying.
What?
Singing.
Oh,
singing.
that's a big difference.
Singing in mourning.
What do you mean? Like, what's singing?
Well, and then all the other penguins joined in. Now, hopefully the audio is turned up. Oh, God.
There's no audio.
I said I'd give you a thumbs up. It's not there yet. Dilly's working on
You heard
it.
it?
What song did they
feverishly.
sing?
Yeah, what did they
What was
sing?
it?
Oh, I haven't heard it yet. I thought I was going to hear it here
Something from
live.
Frozen, probably.
But they all,
Yeah.
but it's, I think
What's that song?
the point
Let
of
it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
God.
Let it.
The point was that animals mourn other animals. It was really sad, and then everyone joined in,
they
and they all
do.
started singing together.
Yeah.
Did they just go and show Sven just lying there?
Yeah, they did, apparently, to show him that he's not coming back. Look, Sven hasn't run away with,
Yeah,
you know,
with
They
someone
understand.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually not alive anymore, and he started singing mournfully, and then all the
I
penguins
so
in
desperately
the
want to
so
hear
do
it.
I, and all the penguins in the enclosures.
Nothing there,
I thought it'd be.
Buzz.
I took a gamble, and I thought the audio would be here by the end of my
What
story.
does it sound like, though?
It's
pretty good. Yeah. You can hear the...
Sounds like Brian's header.
The Ash, Lutsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
DFO's got the brands you crave. You're in the know with DFO. Visit dfo.com.au now. It's Ash, Lutsy and Susie O'Neill's In the Know with DFO.
Just clear something up here before we go
that
into
the
this.
actual name of the song?
Keita Alexander is the artist
I
who's.
thought you were giving the code word, but it's the wrong code word.
No.
You got DFO on the brain. That's
I
it.
really do. I really do.
Company man.
Morgan will help you out because she might know the code word out of Springwood. Yes, Morgan, what was the code word?
It was Justine.
Sure was.
Did you hear what Buzz say?
What'd you say it was?
Pardon?
What is it?
Wasn't it Justine?
Sure
Yeah.
was.
Justine.
Oh
Just
my
jeans.
God.
Imagine
Just
that-
jeans.
She
It
was
was so subtle. I was like, did you say it? I was like, I'm going to
Yeah,
call.
it was subtle.
Yeah, he slipped it in.
Because you said, I'm
I
going
thought Morgan was saying Justine, not Just Jeans.
No, just jeans.
That's
Yeah,
better.
Yeah.
let's pronounce it out.
Yeah.
I saw Lutzy out in the office doing an OH&S check before, so he's a stickler for the rules.
I can sell it.
He caught me in fun and games.
Stealing lollies.
all right.
And then I walk out there and I was like, what are you doing, buddy? He's like, oh, just a lot of stuff out here, isn't there?
Is that where you got those Zappos from?
Oh, geez.
He's busted open a pack of Zappos, Morgan, and he's stolen them from the Casanova stash.
Yeah. Anyway,
I thought Buzz was very subtle there, wasn't he, Morgan?
I didn't even
He
hear it.
was. I was like mid-listening and I was like, I'll quickly go up the hallway and I was like, hang on a minute, I heard Justine's. Not back to the phone.
Yeah, you nailed it, Morgan. You're $1,000 richer as a result. Well done.
Thank you so much.
What context did he say it in?
He said something like,
It's the summer or something.
yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's
I just
gonna
said
wear-
it's not just jeans weather, it's shorts weather tonight at
Yeah.
Suncorn.
Oh,
It's
okay.
gonna be warm.
Really
So
missed that.
Yeah.
subtle.
Sound like me, isn't it?
You were fiddling around trying to open the Zappos box.
Well, that $1,000 all thanks to DFO. They got the brands you crave. You're in the know with DFO. You can visit dfo.com.au.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Hey ho!
Hey, if you live at the north side and you bought a lottery ticket, you might have won $100 million last year.
Holy crap.
Last year.
night.
Last night, even.
My mum lives on the north side.
Because it hasn't been
That'd be great news
claimed.
for me.
100 million.
I'm pretty sure it was $100 million, isn't it?
Yeah, it was.
$100 million unclaimed.
Why isn't Lutzy here today? Oh, Tony won the lottery.
Yeah, imagine that.
What if you lost your ticket?
Oh, no.
Mum was at north saying that her and Ozzy were going to, and Heather, her next door neighbours, if they each
I
won,
love
they
those
were gonna
names, by the way.
contribute, in inverted commas, to each other.
Oh, if one of them won it?
Yeah.
So they all bought tickets? Or
Yeah.
two of them or three of them?
At least two of them anyway.
Yeah. That's funny,
Wow.
isn't it? $100 million. You don't
Northside
know.
Brisbane.
It says Northside Brisbane.
That's not. That's like in a lot of ways that 100 million. It's not. It's life changing for sure for that person, but it's life changing probably for like a generation of people
Yeah.
to come. That is so much money.
Yeah, that's for everybody.
If you're smart with it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be
Well,
negative.
that's it,
but
Buzz.
it can ruin you.
It really
Life
can.
and family.
But you'd put
They
80.
say.
Couldn't you just put 80 million in a term deposit?
See, that's the
Yes,
smart thing
that's
to
what
do.
you should
But
do.
Well, how much will that give you back a year? I've got no idea.
4%.
What's that?
Of how much?
800,000.
80 million.
Well, 10% would be
$320,000.
10% would be 8 million. So it'd be how
Oh,
much would it be?
$3.2 million, sorry.
You get 3.2 a year.
Oh,
The third biggest win in Aussie history.
the
Wow.
biggest.
I told you it's weird. You know, I emceed the BCF Awards dinner last night at Royal
BCF
Pines on the
good.
Gold
Yeah,
Coast.
people sending me photos.
Yeah, I know.
paparazzi.
I snaked that person out of the crowd too. I went public with that picture. I said,
did
"Which
you?
one of you bastards is taking pictures of me and sending it to Lutzy? There's a snake in the room." And then I was trying to work out from the photo. Somebody in the crowd took a picture of me
Yeah.
and sent it off to Lutzy, and then Lutzy put it up on our breakfast chat. Yeah.
It
But
wasn't, yeah.
when I always say the story about the big lotto win is that guy that I met at BCF
Yeah.
Labrador who worked at BCF Labrador, Wayne, and took me fishing one night, whiting fishing,
Yeah.
and then told me when he was out whiting fishing that his wife won a part of a syndicate $70 million.
Jeez.
I don't know what he ended up with out of that, but the remarkable...
Divorce.
No, these...
A 22-year-old girlfriend.
I thought they did get divorced.
No, they're still very much together. He spent his money wisely because he's travelling the world fishing. It's
How good.
So good.
See, that's a good
but
result.
The cool thing about that, Buzz, she was part of a syndicate. A bunch of ladies had got together and had their Christmas lunch at Nando's at Runaway Bay, and they all pulled their money together to pay for their lunch. There's money left over. One of the ladies said, "I'll buy a lotto ticket, and we'll all share the money."
God.
she forgot about it. And it slipped her mind. She never bought the lotto ticket. I'll get there as quick as I can.
Please. We can come back in if you want to.
And it was 3 months later that a $70 million draw happened, and the lady who hadn't bought the ticket 3 months prior went, oh, geez, I never bought that ticket. I'll buy one in this syndicate. Everybody else had completely forgotten that there was a ticket about the lunch. It was months.
That's right.
And the lady won the $70 million. And Wayne reckons she could have, it was 3 months down the track. Nobody was thinking about it. And she had to ring them up and go, I bought that ticket on all of our behalf. She could have kept the 70 herself.
And she split it?
Split it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good on her. That's karma, see?
Yeah, but if she hadn't, they would have thought, you bought it 3 months ago, you bitch. And now you're worth $70 million.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is on.
Bit early there, I reckon.
Okay, wasn't too bad.
A little bit.
6 out of 10.
Mitchell, now I'm assuming you're doing a bit of a scene setter and that you are out at Suncorp. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. There's nowhere with more action on today than you did, didn't you? You know what? I would have been here for you, Ash. I would have said yes, regardless, and made a mad dash to get there. But Suncorp. I mean, what are we looking at? About 12 and a half hours away until the epic handball blitz grand final tonight. I'm just sort of looking ahead. I'm down at the Caxton Street end of the stadium and looking at sort of underneath the giant Suncorp Stadium sign at the north end, and they're just sort of draping the banner, and it's all sort of still rolled up at the moment. I can only imagine once they unveil it, the Broncos have kindly donated what would otherwise be, I think, Ezra Mam, Katoni, Stagg, Selwyn Cobbo. Instead, it will have a giant picture. We're talking 3-4 stories tall of Noah and Oliver, who are going to be representing the north and southern side. I mean, the Broncos, again,
are you
kindly
taking the
putting on
here
some...
or what? Is this actually happening?
Well, I think it's happening. I mean, I'll wait until these guys unveil it. They're sort of just sort of throwing it over the top at the moment. But the Broncos, as we've been saying all week, big thanks to them, and even King Gutho and the Parramatta Eels for coming up from the wonderful Parramatta to put on some pre and post game entertainment around the Handball Blitz Grand Final tonight. But expecting huge numbers at Suncorp Stadium here tonight for the final. But I'm down here because I've got what is essentially front row seats to the handball grand final. We're talking section 312. You're going to be able to catch those rogue handballs that are going to be popping us sort of off the stage.
Prime position.
I mean, we look at like Magic Round. Every ball that goes into the crowd, you get to keep one of the NRL balls. But imagine tonight. I mean, this only happens once a year. There's one game, and you could be taking home one of these, excellent 2024 edition of the Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill Handball Blitz balls. So you want to be coming down, grab these tickets, and they're physical ones too, guys. So if you want to swing on by on the Caxton Street entrance into Suncorp Stadium, which is usually gated off, but again, big thanks to Alan Graham and the crew down here at Suncorp. They've actually opened up the gates for the public to be able to drive in. You'll just have to navigate a lot. There's a whole horde of media cars here who are setting up, I guess, hoping for a glimpse of Noah and Oliver as they make their way into the stadium.
Will they be coming down Caxton Street tonight? That's the big question. It's on everyone's lips.
They've been given special dispensation by the state government, our police force. All of the key parties have come together to allow both of the contestants to come down in their travel bus.
Yeah, or their Camry, whatever they're driving.
Down Caxton Street. So they can just experience it to the full.
Yeah, fantastic.
And from what I'm hearing from the Supernovas who are doing the driving tonight, they'll be taking our 2 Nova branded cars, but also an unmarked van. I'm not sure where Noah and Oliver are going to be placed, or whether it's like a bit of an Air Force One situation where they're going to sort of be, forming some, how they drive. What
I do know that the
trophy
the trophy's in an unmarked van for obvious reasons. It's the most expensive piece of silverware in the state right now.
Oh, it's intimidating. And I mean, we spoke to the winners and their parents this week, and they said they're going to have to sort of form their house and move furniture just to make room for it.
Have you seen it? Have you seen it erect yet, Mitch?
I have seen it erect, and it looks stunning, fully erect. Lutzi was in Samara's office yesterday, and
in there it was it?
It was, yeah, I think so.
Amber come along. Work.
Amber come along. She'd been working on it. Her hands were filthy, but it looked all good. So once again, it's delivered here today. And
it's enough from you, Mitchell.
The branding's coming out. Brilliant stuff down here at the southern end. So just drive on down here. Caxton Street end, the entry. Aren't I what?
I've genuinely got no idea what this 4 minutes has been about. I've got no idea what you said, Mitch.
I've got tickets.
All right, that's the point. I get it.
You can hear them here, Caxton Street End. So pull into the car park here, which is the unofficial car park at the moment, and get yourself 4 tickets to the Handball Blitz Grand Final. And if you're a bit of a rugby league fan, you can check out the Broncos and the Eels playing 2 halves of pre
How
and post-game.
good.
Yeah.
What a night of
sport. What a night of sport.
Come on.
It's going to be amazing. What up, Mitch?
Right, guys.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
We pay your bills.
Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's $100,000 Pay Your Bills.
I'll say them. They've still got a couple minutes left, so I'll say them once again. Emma from Cleveland or Emma from North Lakes. You've got a few minutes left to win your phone bill. $150 for Emma in Cleveland and $309 from Emma in North Lakes. So if you know either of those two Emmas, or you know a Emma who lives in those, let them know.
Spread the word, 2 Emmas. What about this character, James, out of Mitchelton?
How are you guys?
Hello, mate. Now, was he the one with the big phone bill?
$495 allegedly.
I did. I had the biggest one.
Okay, well, talk us through that. Talk us through it.
Well, you were saying that you could put in for a year's worth, and I did.
So is this a year's worth of phone bill?
That's pretty good for a year.
Yeah, man.
How do you, that's good.
Genius.
He's cracked the system,
James
James.
just went, well, bugger paying for a month. So we're picking up your phone bill for a year.
Yeah, well, one of your announcers told us to do that, so it's your fault, really.
That sounds like
Okay,
Matty
well,
Road.
we don't need to be pointing fingers, James. All right. Listen, we're
What's
doing
that
you a
about?
favour here, buddy.
About $40 a month.
Such
That's
a
pretty,
cheap phone bill.
That's actually a good phone bill, yeah.
Well, you guys are very generous. Thank you.
I love that we thought James had the most expensive phone bill, but he's cracked the code.
We thought you were suspect.
I respect that.
There was all sorts of wild speculation as to how you were racking up $490 a month on your mobile phone.
Yeah, I like my data.
What brand is that out of
He likes
interest?
his
What
data.
company is that price? James?
What company?
Yeah.
Wait, want to give a plug?
It's Vodafone.
I'm curious. I'm actually curious.
There you go.
Because
you do need to save your
that's,
pennies.
yeah, well, we've been over that, haven't we?
Many times.
We've been over that many times. It's a common joke that's kind of getting old.
I know.
Oh, dear.
God, we're going to have a meeting with Five Arms after today's show.
Oh, is he back?
Nah, not for another few months.
It's Friday.
Well, mate, as I said, mate, you found a loophole in the system and you've exploited it. And I for
find a
one,
loophole in my
respect your
system?
honesty, James.
Thank you very much.
Well done, mate.
Great start to the day.
Yeah,
Take
well
the
done,
money
James.
and run.
Enjoy it,
Take
mate.
the money and
Congratulations.
run.
$495. We had an Emma call back, Alicia or Lockie, whoever took that call.
It can't just be any Emma.
Can you give us? Can you give us an? Did they think it was them? What happened?
Yeah, it was Emma from a different area. She wanted to double check, but it was the wrong phone.
I respect that.
Hi, I'm
we give it to
Emma. I didn't enter the competition, but I was just wondering, did I win?
Maybe she did enter, but she was just from another
Hello, my
suburb.
middle name's Emma.
Oh, no, yeah, okay. This is something completely different.
All right, 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds.
Well, yeah.
They're not
I
gonna
can see
make
someone calling you.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on.
You're going to have to turn this around quick, Alicia or Lockie. If it is them. It's great radio.
5, 4. Not Emma. Confirmation.
Not Emma. Okay,
Emma.
well, there's still 15 seconds left. Smarter Than Suze, it's worth $200 after 8 o'clock. We'll play again at 9. And you can get your entries in at the Nova Play app if you've got a bill. We'll do Mortgage Monday when we return on Monday as well, which is the next time we will pay bills.
Yeah, well, bugger it. We'll just buy a house for you.
A year's worth of mortgage. All right, I'm really sorry, Emma from Cleveland and Emma from North Lakes.
Emma's.
I know. It's $459 goes back into the kitty.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I just ran into Rach from sales out in the kitchen there, and she's all cock-a-hoop because she played a practical joke on me yesterday. Did you see it?
I didn't see yours. I saw her do it on Julian.
Yeah.
Very good.
She put it together for a TikTok, and evidently it's gone viral. That's where she's gone. For
Is
her,
that her idea?
She's got record
No.
numbers. No, she said she saw it somewhere else.
The Logies.
But she come.
Oh,
she,
Yeah.
she came up to me and she goes, have a listen to this and see what you can hear. And she puts an earbud in my ear, and then she starts going to play something on a phone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But meanwhile, she wasn't playing
you hear
anything
it?
on a
Can you
phone.
hear
She
it?
was just recording me because she put a cashew in my ear.
It's the same size.
You don't have an
I suppose.
allergy.
It is the exact
Yeah, be
same
careful if you got a
size.
nut
Dangerous
allergy.
game.
And were you trying to listen for the
Rachel.
music?
Yes, I'm sitting there trying to listen, and then because it's Rachel, I was like, "There's going to be some silly angle." to
Don't
this.
try that
No.
at home. Because if people have nut allergies,
Yeah,
that's
it seems
extremely
dangerous.
dangerous.
I mean, how would you like it if we put a bit of bread in your ear, Rach, because you're gluten intolerant?
Yes, good point,
Oh,
Rach.
is she?
Yes.
She's got her own little toaster machine
she
out there in
does
the
too.
kitchen.
She cooks toast.
Pathetic.
She cooks toast in a microwave.
Yeah.
It's
I've
crunchy too.
never seen that before. And it comes out golden toasted brown. I don't know how they do that.
What does she do? Oh, because
In a microwave.
Yeah.
because she puts in the toaster the toast.
I think, yeah, because the sandwich press we have out there has bread usually on it.
Cross contamination.
Crumbs
So
and
while
stuff.
she's doing
is that what it is?
doing that, she's sticking nuts in people's ears. Rachel,
Come on.
very
Yeah, don't try this
dangerous.
at home.
come on. I'm sorry, I can't stand by that.
No.
You know,
I mean,
the
you
behaviour I
enjoy,
walk
you
by.
enjoy a laugh as much as
You
the
know I
next
do.
person.
You know I
Yes.
do.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast. Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's Caller of the Week.
Lots of great calls on the show this week.
I like this one. I remember this guy because remember he was listening closer than any of us in the room listened to our show, and he picked up on something that
Let's
happened.
have a listen.
Hey, Suze.
Hey, how you going?
Yeah, good. Did you forget to ring Mitch's bell in the crossover just then, or was that Buzz's fault?
I thought Ash did bring it. That's
Well, let's
Ash's job.
hold your horses there, Jordan, for a second. Ash controls his own mic. He must have forgotten to turn it off. I was telling Lutzi that because Lutzi walked in with a toasted cheese sandwich, and I said, "You've made the wrong choice, buddy. We're ordering Guzman."
GYG.
Oh.
So you probably didn't turn your mic on, Ash, and so no
I
one
don't
heard
understand.
your bell ringing.
Oh,
But
did
good
you-
observation, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan, for paying
No, I hit
attention.
it. I hit it, mate.
But it was you hit it, but it was in silence.
Yeah.
We heard it in here.
Blame Buzz.
Yeah, just blame
It
me.
wasn't a very
Yeah.
good one anyway.
Congratulations, Jordan.
Well done, mate. That's all it takes.
Thank you.
You got a gone
Observe.
fishing bucket hat from me, mate.
It's the what would Lutzi do? Stubby cooler.
And I've seen a heap of these outside, actually.
Have you?
There's a heap of them out in the office.
Oh,
They
out there. Yeah.
I just keep swimming beaches beach bag. When I say a heap, I reckon less than 20.
Well, they're pretty
left.
limited edition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Less than 20 left.
I think there's only enough
To the end
for
of the
these
year.
merch packs. Yeah, we're up to caller of the week number 28.
Yeah.
And you are it, Jordan. Well done.
Cheers, guys.
We did some investigating as well just to see if Jordan was on the money. This is the bell, the Mitch on the Street segment in question.
No bell.
So no bell went to
Wow.
air that day.
Well, it was just, the mics just weren't open.
Because there's no
Rang.
mic on the bell.
Yeah.
We just rely on our mics to pick up the ambient belling.
Yeah.
Lest anyone think that bell went unrung. It was rung.
It was wrong.
But if a bell rings in the studio and the mics aren't on,
Is anybody here?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Like if a tree falls in the forest,
Yeah.
no one's
Yeah.
around.
Never heard of that.
Yep.
You joking?
What do you say?
Don't worry.
I've heard of his before. I never heard of the one you said.
Do you wish the mics were off for this chat, Jordan, as well?
I do.
No.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
All new Suzuki Swift Hybrid is here. Australia's best value hybrid. Win $20,000. A brand new Suzuki Swift Hybrid.
And a star. Hey, what's up? This is Troy Sivan. See me live. Your chance to win only with Nova.
Getting drawn out next week.
Is it really?
Sure is. Friday with Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel.
I just got a message come through from the passport office that my passport is being sent out.
Oh,
so
how
I'm
long?
ready to rock and roll.
How long did it take?
Good
Out of interest?
I actually, good question. I actually put it in at Southport Post Office 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks on. It took 2 weeks on the button.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I haven't got it yet, but it's on. It's in the post. That's pretty good, eh? Rachel out of G-Bung.
Yeah.
Let's talk New York. Have you been?
No.
Oh, it's one of the great cities of the world. It's magnificent.
I keep hearing about it,
Yeah.
so definitely.
It'd want to be good, wouldn't it, the way we rave about it?
It feels like to me when you're in New York, sometimes you walk
Great
around.
chemistry
So
between
many
Lutzi
of
and
our
Rachel.
movies and
Yeah.
sort of great cinema moments have happened in New York, Central Park. That
Yeah.
when you walk around New York, sometimes I feel like I'm in a wonderland.
Yeah.
Like it feels like I'm on a film set of some.
Film.
of some
Kelly
type,
from Upper Kedron. Upper Kedron sometimes referred to as Upper West Side, New York. So you should be right at home.
Yeah.
Being from Upper Kedron, Kelly. Lynn from Caloundra.
No, she's
G'day.
gonna say something.
G'day.
Kelly's
Oh,
gonna say
sorry, Kelly. Yeah. Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah, Lynn from Caloundra. How are you, Lynn? How's the weather up there? I'm heading up there this weekend for a wedding, actually.
Jeez, you really got
You're
the
hitting
going
it
to
off
ladies
killing it,
today,
aren't I,
don't
with
you?
the ladies?
Caloundra would be like Queens, wouldn't it? Like up north in New York, you got Manhattan, and then
Yeah, more.
I've
It'd
got
be
no
like
idea.
a Long Island.
Great.
There you go.
Long
Jason
Island. Thank
Jason
you.
from
Beach.
Arundel. You strike me as a Staten Island kind of guy.
Oh, mate, is there only 2 tickets? Because I don't want to take my kids.
Yeah,
No,
good.
don't
Yeah.
take your kids.
No, don't take your kids.
We'll take
yeah.
a friend.
No, I'll take my wife.
Yeah, take that and put the kids with.
Take that,
Who
says the
cares?
single man.
Louisa Mitchelton. What do you got for Mitchelton? Lutsy, New York related.
Mitchelton.
That's west.
No, that's more downtown, more that kind of Tribeca area.
Soho. Okay.
Yeah,
Talk to her, Lutzy.
a lot of culture. Did she say something? I heard a murmur.
No, she hasn't spoken yet.
Louisa.
Oh, God.
Fair dinkum.
Come on, Louisa, just say something, please.
I did.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah.
Oh, there you
No,
go.
you didn't.
Hello.
Hello.
She probably did. So, grandma and
Dale.
Bit of a hijack.
Dale out of Cleveland.
How you going?
Yeah, good.
That's what the F means.
You're in the draw, Dale.
Oh, jeez, Lutzy.
The Ash, Lutzy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than I'm smarter than Suze.
Brighton Homes are now offering up to $35,000 cash back on their homes. You don't need to be smarter than Suze to live brighter and save more with Brighton.
By the way, when Suze comes back in, I'm going to show we actually have a identikit photo of.
Did that get done?
Oh, nice.
Of this person that followed her into the toilets at Bunnings.
Yeah.
Let's do it after we
might
do
have
the
the keys.
quiz. Just so
After
I
the
won't-
quiz,
I
we-
think so.
You think it might be a bit dangerous today to throw that?
Could be. I mean, have you listened to the show?
No, I reckon we go for it.
Come on, go for it.
Yeah.
In for a penny, in for a
$300.
pound.
As long as if you know.
Okay. I mean, you know what? It
Amy.
might help Amy out.
Yeah, yeah.
Kapira,
Yeah, let's
Amy.
help Amy.
Yes, hello, Amy. Come in.
Good morning, team. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just going to read what it says about you here. It says, never played, always plays in the car, got Asher. Oh, you're Asher's mate. Yeah, so what's Asher now, about 4?
He's 4.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But he's not doing a game.
No, I asked him and he just shook his head
Yeah, that's all
straight
right.
away.
That's okay. It's fine. That's fine.
His name?
fine.
Yeah.
Asher.
Full of Asher on the 45. It's a brim full of Asher on the 45.
Everybody needs a
Amy
bosom
loves
for a
it.
pillow. Everybody needs a bosom.
Do you remember that song? Was there anything to do with Asher being named that?
No.
You got to smash that song. You ever play it for? Is that
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, but I haven't even thought to. I will now.
There we go.
Brim
You
full
like
of
it?
Asher.
Full of Asher on the
High rotation,
45.
if you don't mind.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Is he he's a footy fan? Is he a Broncos?
You know
fan?
he is.
He is, but his older brother, who I dropped off at school, he's the footy fan, and they play footy every day at lunchtime, and they watch it, and they know the ladder and the women's league.
Would they go
as well.
tonight if I can find any in the cave?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
I entered the competition to win for the whole class because I thought, my gosh, if the whole class
I
came.
haven't been told.
Yeah.
That was a great competition. That was a great
Alicia turned around,
competition
looked
that we
behind her.
ran and never announced a winner of.
Alicia turned around, looked behind
We'll
her.
get that info by the end of this. More importantly,
There's no one behind you,
are they
Alicia.
handball fans? Because tonight's all about handball.
Yes,
Great.
they are handball fans.
Oh,
It's
well,
either
let's
handball,
just
footy or soccer. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, well, let's just not count our chickens before they hatch, but Lutzy will go into the cave. So,
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Well, I had the phalange right in the last.
Oh, did you?
I knew that. I knew that one.
Well, good going. All right, well, let's see
Yeah.
if you can win the money here. $300, final one for the year, for the week, rather.
For the
30
week,
seconds
yep.
on the clock. Your time starts
Oh.
now. What colour cape is traditionally used by a matador in Spanish bullfighting?
Red.
J-Lo has just filed for divorce from what other A-lister?
Ben Affleck.
What is the most consumed fruit worldwide?
Bananas.
All land used to be connected as one supercontinent called what?
Don't know.
Spell accuse.
ACCUSE.
Stop the clock.
Oh.
Player!
What?
Yeah, Amy, some people freeze when the spotlight is upon us, but not you, my friend. You stood up.
I'm shaking. Hyper-focused this morning.
An admirable effort, and with how long left on the clock?
6 seconds.
She was quick.
And I'll tell you
And
what.
it was Gondwana Land, wasn't it?
Well, let's just wait and see. But I'll say
Okay.
this, 6 seconds left on the clock, but how bloody long did it take me to get through that first question?
Oh, I know.
Yep.
I was like, holy hell. This is like an essay I'm
ridiculous.
reading here.
Okay, get that.
Let's bring in the gimp.
Yeah, let's get her in.
Bring in the gimp. 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 Bring in the gimp.
Beautiful from Hollow Coves. Here's Rabs.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
You know, this is the beauty of doing Smarter Than Sue's twice a day.
Yeah.
Is you had a loss yesterday.
So we're up to 300.
Yeah, but if you win now, it's going to be at $400. Like nearly straight back up into Anthony Warlow territory.
Yeah, it's good actually.
Come Monday, it could happen.
Oh,
So-
Lockie sent me an identical, like the sketch of the person, I think it's the person that was out, came into the bathroom after you at Bunnings.
When I lost my car keys.
Oh, did that get done?
Sketch of the
Yeah, it's a
my
woman.
description.
What?
That's Patria Thomas.
What?
That's the lady I used to race.
It's Patria Thomas. Oh my God.
Does anyone even? No one will get that. No one knows her name.
That's the woman that used to beat. Oh my God. Is you reckon it is? It does look like her.
Did she follow you into the bathroom?
It wasn't Patria
take
Thomas. She lives
Always
in
in your
Canberra.
shadow, Sue.
Hey,
Isn't
take
she?
your legs.
No, she's not. She.
Is that an etch a sketch that a listener did?
Well, Lockie just sent me that. I swear on my. Look.
On your what? On your what?
From Lachlan.
Really? Jeez, that's pretty clever, Lachlan, if you did.
Wow.
Since you weren't even born when I was racing her.
No, it's come through.
And
That's
they
the
got
sketch.
that just from that description
Bunnings.
that Suze gave.
Unbelievable.
There you go.
CCTV footage.
Wow,
I'll
incredible.
give her a call after the show.
How accurate are those things? Like, that's amazing, isn't
Yeah.
it? People have got the ability to do that based on, some generic sort of... Okay,
Yeah, it's just-
30 seconds on the clock.
God.
And your time starts now. What colour cape is traditionally used by a matador in Spanish bull?
Red.
J-Lo has just filed for divorce from what other A-lister?
Ben Affleck.
What is the most consumed fruit worldwide?
Apples.
All land used to be connected as one supercontinent called what?
America.
Spell accuse.
ACCUSE.
Stop the clock. Double tuco me.
Wow.
To finish off the week.
Yeah!
Did you understand that question, Amy?
Which one?
Yeah, she reckons she's
Yes.
got it.
Gondwana Land, but
That's what she says.
I think I said I don't know.
You did.
I-
You did.
yeah, I did.
Okay.
Afterwards, you said
Afterwards.
Gondwana, yeah.
Before we go much further,
Yeah.
what was Suze's time?
5 seconds for Susie.
In the event of a draw, Amy will win. Amy had
my
6
goodness.
seconds left on the clock.
good
Now,
work.
not many people beat Suze for time. In fact, I can go to the Bible. Suze has not lost a match that went down to time since September 2022.
Wow.
So you've already done something special, Amy. What colour
Awesome.
cape is traditionally used by a matador in Spanish bullfighting? You both said red. That is correct. It's 1-1.
I'm still stuck on Gondwana Land. Like, I remember hearing about that in
But what is
primary
it?
school.
Well, we'll get to it in...
I don't quite know.
remember it, but I don't know what it is.
J-Lo has just filed for divorce from what other A-lister? Ben Affleck. You both got it. 2-2. Well, let's do this one now. All land used to be connected as one supercontinent called what? You both said... Oh, you said America.
Well, I thought you meant Orlando. I don't know what you meant. What was the question again?
All land used
All
to be
land.
connected...
Can you please spell Orland?
All land...
You mean
All land.
Oh, you mean Orlando used to be.
Oh.
I said all land.
All land used to be
All
connected as
land.
one supercontinent called what?
I mean, Gondwanaland rings a bell.
Gondwana?
No,
Yeah.
Pangaea. P-A-N-G-E-A. I don't
No
know.
one knows that.
Never heard of that.
Gondwanaland was
Gondwanaland.
after Pangaea. So Pangaea came first
Okay.
and then Gondwanaland.
Jeez, she's
so it's
close.
pretty bloody
They don't
good.
teach that one at school.
Almost a good get.
That was pretty
Half
impressive.
a point. But you know when it was all the continent, the land was together, does that mean one side of the earth was all land and the other side was all water? That's the other thing that confuses me. Amy?
Yes, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it was all squashed together, then there would be all this spare space.
Yeah,
you're right.
on the other half.
The waters may have risen, and that's
Good
so,
point.
Yeah.
Spell
Yes,
accuse.
that's what it is.
A-C-C-U-S-E. You both got that. So it's all tied up, and it came down to this: the most consumed fruit worldwide. Suze reckons it's an apple. Amy reckons it's a banana.
Oh.
And Amy is correct. Amy, you're smarter than Suze. You've just won $300.
Wow.
You get the sticker. You're into the draw for the BYD at 03. Yippee yo. And because it's the end of the week, Lutzie's going to go to the cave.
On time and expertise.
Yeah.
Has that ever been done before?
I don't know.
Very rarely,
Way to
Susan.
finish the week.
Very good.
Yeah, so
Imagine.
good.
Look, I'll tell you what, $300, Amy. You've also got a family pass to the Handball Blitz Grand Final
Yes.
tonight. You go and take the kids.
Thank you.
Buzz, it's
Give
fantastic.
her 8 tickets. 8 tickets to the Handball
Hey,
Blitz.
take
Bring some friends.
Take some friends with you. Everyone wins. Fantastic stuff. And I think
Thank you.
congratulations and enjoy the 300 as well. We'll see you there tonight, Amy. Half time.
Awesome. See you there.
Handball Blitz. Do
you
not
there.
miss it, folks.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.